And here we go, getting ready for the final game of the Quitman Tournament, brought to you by DHT Services, LLC, and a host of others. You see them rotating around in the corner up there. Waited on the officials, and now we've got that in place here. It is D'Arbonne Woods, and it is Jena, and if you've not had the opportunity to see Kiet Cooper, here is your chance. It is Jena, it is D'Arbonne Woods, and we're ready to get this thing going. First one in there for strike one. Anticipated first pitch was 7 o'clock. First one comes in at 8:19, and it is in there for strike one. One misses down low and inside, and a ball and a strike. This is Jolie Bennett that will lead off. Super sophomore here. She just crushes the softball. This is one of those matchups that you look for in a season. Jolie fouls that one off, back and out of play, and it is a ball and 2 strikes from Kiet. Kiet threw a no-hitter against Airline earlier in the day. How about that for a start to things? 1 ball, 2 strikes now from Cooper. Looks at the armband. What a season it has been for the senior. Fires that one inside it, Jolie. Jolie doesn't get to swing the bat a lot of times. A lot of intentional walks. She has just punished the softball her entire career, and this is a good one. Kiet won't pitch around anybody. You can believe that. She's coming right at Bennett. That one misses inside. And that's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count offering here in our final game, the nightcap here in the 2026 Quitman Tournament. Home runs for Hope going on. Swung on and missed, and down on strike she goes. Kiet registers her first strikeout of the night, and Jones will step in for D'Arbonne. This is Landry, let's see if that is Lila Jones that steps in. Swung through that one, and you're going to see a lot of that from opposing batters anytime that Kiet is in there. That one misses down low. They started this one with just the home plate umpire to get this thing going, and we certainly appreciate that. Doug Gann of 446 Sports alongside of Nick Morrow in this one. Swung on and missed, and Kiet continues to get after it. Kiet rocks back, fires this one up and out of the zone, wastes one away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter was Jolie Bennett, and she struck out. That one lifted foul, and Bag Jones does a good job of getting the bat head out to it. But Kiet is just a genuine find. She is so solid and gotten stronger and stronger. Rock back and fire this 2-2 off speed, and that misses inside for ball 3. So a full count on the last 2 batters. Kiet now up to 12 pitches. She's got as many as you need in the tank, though. You can believe that. Cooper will rock back and deliver this one up and out of the zone, and that is a 1-out walk. So Jones down to first on the walk. And we are underway here, and this is Alford that steps in. Turns inside on that one, and it misses ball 1. Alford looks in, runner at first. That one taken for strike 1. Look, this is the time where you say if you want to get to a pitcher, you need to get to her early on. I don't think there's any time that you're going to get to Kiet. This Jena team rolling along. That one lifted high. It's going to stay on the infield. Gathered in and caught. And that is out number 2. Swung on and missed there. Good-looking hack at it, but has the ball off the plate and nothing in 1. That one looped over to second base, gathered in there, and that will do it for inning number 1. 3 up, 3 down. A correction, there was a walk that was issued in there, but that runner is down, and Leggett pops out to second base to end it. We will go to the bottom of the first when we return. And we're back here. And it looks like, again, we don't have the lineups out here. We didn't get them up to the press box, but this looks like the 8th grader, Isaac, that is going to step in there and throw tonight. Well, what a matchup in there. She'll face Callie Decker to lead things off. Bennett at third, Jones at short. Redden is at second base, Alford there at first. Leggett in center field, Norris in left. Zachary in right. That'll give you an idea of the defense here. And Callie Decker will lead things off against Isaac. Swung through that one, and well, they're excited about this young lady. Ball on a strike here to get things going. That changeup held on to and up and out of the zone there. It's number 6 is the jersey number. Darbone 14-6 on the season. That one fouled back and out of play, and even to count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kinsley Isaac, Kenzlie, Isaac, Isaac, is in there. And Decker looks like she may have strained something. Give her an opportunity to walk that off, and they really rely on Callie Decker. She is a spark offensively and defensively for this Lady Giants team. Talked to Coach Roark early in the season, and her eyes just light up talking about Callie Decker. Of course, all of her team. Two balls and 2 strikes here. Isaac looking in at Decker. She'll rock back and fire this one across. Swung on and missed, and down on strike she goes, and that is a Sabine State Bank strikeout. Strikeout number 1 for Isaac. Williams will step in. That one is a ground ball over to shortstop where it's gathered up by Jones across the diamond and in time. And Alford, and look, because of the delay, we were talking about not being able to do this one, but I'm looking at the work by my man behind home plate there, hustling down the field to call the field and the plate. Heck yeah, we got to stick around and do this. I'm sitting in a chair. Kiet Cooper will step in now. They're going to hold off on things just for a moment and let the field umpire make his way in, perhaps. Is that what was a hard-working crew all day long? They didn't do that. That one up and out of the zone. That is ball 1 to Kiet. Kiet headed down to McNeese. That one is smoked over to shortstop where it goes right past the diving Jones, and Kiet is going to hustle in. She's got herself a stand-up double. You think she pitches hard. She swung that bat. She hits it hard as well. Kiet, a complete all-around player for Coach Sarah Ruark and the Jena Lady Giants. Norris gets it back in, and that is a double for Cooper, and they will get a courtesy runner in there. So a 2-out double will bring Wood to the plate. Rock back and deliver this one. It is lifted high over towards left, and the play is made out in left field in foul territory, and that'll do it, much to the applause of that Darbone crowd. So the Kiet Cooper double is left there at second base. We move to the top of the second. We're scoreless when we come back. Back to work we go here in the top of the second inning. This is Futch, Zachary, and Canterbury that'll lead things off here. 5, 6, 7 against Cooper. That one in there for strike 1. Ball and a strike here to Futch. Kiet continuing to deal as she has done all tournament, all season, all career long. Cooper will rock back and fire this one just dead red in there for strike 2, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. 5, 6, 7 due up against Kiet and this Lady Giants defense in the top of the second. Rock back and fire this one, and that is hammered foul behind. And that's what you see a lot of, those opposite fields. Defensively, they will play shifted around just a little bit, not expecting anybody really to pull Kiet at all. That one misses down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kiet fresh off of a no-hitter against Airline earlier today, rather. 2-2 offering comes in to Fudge, swung on and missed, and that is a Sabine State Bank strikeout. Let's take a look at it one more time on the replay, and there you go. Strikeout number 1 of this inning for Kiet. Quickly stepping in is Zachary, Z-A-C-H-R-Y. Zachary will jump back in, down 0-1. Kiet works pretty quick, too. They get her the ball back, and when she gets in a rhythm, get it in the hands of the superstar senior. Down on strikes, another Sabine State Bank strikeout, and Kiet continues what we've seen her do all season long, and that will get Canterbury in there. Kiet now in this one has thrown 27 pitches, 17 of them in the strike zone. That one fouled back from Canterbury. 3 strikeouts out of 5 batters, and has the 1 walk. Look at Isaac, and she had a pretty good first inning, too. Gave up the 1 hit, had a strikeout. But the youngster is going to be charged with dealing in a big-time matchup here, but she's used to that all season. This Darbone Woods team and Coach David DeMoss, they don't play around. Coach DeMoss, one of the coaches of our 2026 Pelican State Rising Stars All-Star game. That one out of the zone, ball on a strike. One misses as well, 2 balls and a strike. That one misses off the plate. And Kiet in danger of walking her second batter, but as long as she's got strikes available, she'll bring it, looks at the wristband, steadies herself, rocks back and delivers this one. And that one is a low strike called there. And she can move the ball around, inside, outside, up, down, it doesn't matter. You better be prepared every way along. And this Darbone Woods team, they face a lot of great pitchers. They'll be ready for this task, and that's why we stuck around to bring you this one tonight through the delay. That one up and away, and may send her down. Nope. Boy, that ball just rolled to the side. And Canterbury is going to find herself down with a walk. Wood unable to track that one down. And Norris will step in. Outside corner strike. .840 on your Saturday evening, and I think that's what time we went on the air this morning, is about 8:40. It has been a long day of it. Strike 2, ball 1. It's what you don't mind, a rapidly moving game on this one by any means. Isaac and Cooper swung on him. Oh, she took something off of it, and that's just filthy. What you got to worry about is that curveball. You got to worry about the fastball, and then you got to worry about her being able to move it around. And oh, by the way, pretty good changeup. Fastball in there, down on strikes. That is a Sabine State Bank strikeout. We'll let that take us into the break. Kiet looks, gets the signal, and you see it coming there. Throws that one in there, and down on strike she goes. We'll see what Kinsley Isaac is able to do when she comes out for her second inning of work right after this. Back we go, bottom of the second. Letting them wear sweat tops if they want to in this. A chilly night out there this evening. It has dropped back into the mid-50s. It got up to the 60s today. At least the wind is not blowing. That one from Isaac misses inside, ball one. Isaac off the plate with that one now. 2 balls and no strikes. Darbone off of a 17-0 win over Evangel a little bit earlier. Heard a lot of good things about Isaac. First time that we have seen her. That one lifted high, skied out to center field. Going to camp under and get that one. That is Leggett that pulls that one in. Sharp flies out to center field in the first out. Sharp with the fly ball to Leggett, out number 1. And that will bring Durham to the plate. Squares around the bunt, but she'll pull. Oh, no, she looked like from here she had squared that bat around. Result was a strike, though. And good play from shortstop and Jones over to Alford for out number 2. Isaac fires this one in there, and it is lifted down the line, out and foul. That one a ground ball up the middle, and that is going to be a base hit there. It has been a long day of softball, guys. I can tell you that. We appreciate you for sticking around and being a part of this one. That one over into left field is going to be there, and back-to-back base hits. They will get all the way to third. Coming in now as that one got to the wall, and that is going to be the first run of the game. So Poole will come around to score on that double. Williams there now with a base hit and an RBI. And it's 1-0 in this one. So a two-out base hit. Runner at second base is Williams. That one out and off the plate. Got down into that corner where it makes life difficult for us to see. That one up and out of the zone. Going to give an error on there as the ball got away, and that's what the run scored on. They will throw down and try to get the out at second base, and that out is going to be there, and that will do it. So they kept coming on around, trying to get maybe something that would induce the throw in, but that was just a good job getting the ball behind the plate at second base, and that will do it. But a run does come across to score. 1-0 in this. We move to the top of the third. Darbone coming to bat when we return. First pitch to Redden taken for a strike. And we're up and going here in the third. 1-0. Jena leads this one. It was a base hit to left field, and the error would cause the run to come around and score. It is an unearned run, but I don't think anybody really matters about that. It is 1-0. Swung on and missed and up and out of the zone, and that is strike three. Strikeout number 5 for Kiet. New center fielder going out. 7 batters retired, 5 via the strikeout. Kiet just does not allow a lot of hits at all. That one lifted high, deep and into the night by Jolie Bennett. And that is off the wall. Jolie heading in. As soon as we talk about not many, she steps up and flat hammers that one towards right field. Thought it got out of here. Couldn't really see out into the dark where we are. But you had a little better shot of it on your screen than I did. But Jolie Bennett sized one up there and still behind it. Normally you see the work she does. She pulls it, but drives that one down the right field line, and that is a lead or one-out double for Jolie Bennett. And that will get Jones in there. First hit allowed by Kiet all day, as a matter of fact. Again, appreciate the hospitality by the folks here at Quitman. Kept us taken care of at the concession stand today, and good conversation throughout the day. That one fouled back. Swung through that one and missed. And it's almost like that one just, that base hit made her mad. That one's going to drop and get away, and Jolie will make her way over to third base. Darbone trying to get back going here in this one. Down 1-0. That one fouled back and around. They will repeat that. That one off the plate, and ball 4 will get runners down to first and third. That is going to bring Jones on the walk, so runners at first and third, squaring around a bunt. That one comes inside, bounces around. Jolie diving through. She's going to be safe at home. All the way around the third. Jones does not stop. Boy, Jolie Bennett is just that player. Double to lead a one-out double. Stolen base to third. Comes on home on the pass ball there, and it is 1-1 in this one. Saw the emotion out of the sophomore there. But Jones, the wherewithal to get all the way around to third as Alford swings through that one. Calling that a pass ball on Wood. Swung on and missed. And now behind quickly. Quickly, 0-2. 1-1, we play in the top of the third. That pitch taken off the plate. They're going to peel, and you won't get that one on the third base side at all. A ball and 2 strikes here to Alford. We're 1-1 in the top of the third. That one fouled back as well. Look, this Darbone Woods team in the district with Calvary, they're used to seeing a fast pitcher. They have battled Calvary year in and year out over the last few years. Good looking pitch by Kiet. That one's up, elevated there, and sweeps across the plate, and that is a Sabine State Bank strikeout. For Kiet, that is strikeout number 6 on the night. Swing and a miss there by Leggett. Again, same result, and Kiet just not playing around. She is bearing down and throwing fastballs here. And now at 0-2, you can do about whatever you want to. We've seen that change up. We've seen just a pure good fastball. Fastball comes again, and that one measured up but driven foul just behind it a bit. The ball gets there so quick. That one again, fouled straight back. You see it high off the off the chain link fence there. That'll keep things at 0-2. Kiet, you don't want to go to the changeup here. Speed up the bat. Just dropped it down low. Throws that drop ball in there, and that is Sabine State Bank strikeout number 7 on the night through 3 innings. But an RBI or a leadoff double by Jolie Bennett, a steal of third, and scoring on a pass ball, and we're knotted at 1 when we come back. Bottom of the third, just around the corner. Leadoff hitter for Jena will step in, Callie Decker. As we play in the bottom of the third, Kinsley Isaac and Kiet Cooper locked in a duel here. That one misses outside. Ball 1. Sky high pitch is hit. That's going to come back into the crowd. That one ground over to Bennett. She'll fire across the diamond in time and has that. Let's take a look at it one more time. You'll see Decker that stands in. Isaac's pitch comes in and rolled over to third base where it's gathered in across the diamond. It goes. And 1 up and 1 down. That one smoked out to the gap. Banging around and heading back into second base. Sliding in safely there and fired up out at second base. You just love the emotion of the game. Oh, that's not what we wanted at all. Dadgummit. That is not what we wanted. Let's see if we can. We'll cut that up and get a highlight because the emotion of it is what we... This is Cooper. Stands in there. Cooper would like to help her cause a little bit. That one in there for a strike. Isaac hangs on to that one, and that is going to get Kiet down to first. She'll keep going and head to second, I would believe. Isaac not giving a look to her, and I still, well, with one out, thought that she might still take off towards second base. They were out at home. Things getting loud over there on field 3 behind us. Here it's going to be the catcher, Wood, that will step in. She's 0 for 1 on the day. Squaring around to bunt, and Jolie comes in and unable to get to that before it goes foul. Jolie again charges. She's got, oh, what a move by Jolie Bennett. It's dropped there. Going to come in and get her at home. Big time play. Are you kidding me? A double play. Going back the other way. That is just one of the most incredible things. Let's see if we have it and where in it we have. Here's the bunt. Bennett comes up, fields it, fakes the throw. Faked our camera, faked everybody. He's going to have it here. Turn, throw to second. The double play is completed, and that will end the inning. And somewhere, cue the music, done it up. What a play. Let's take a look at it one more time and try to slow it down and let you look at it in slow motion. Watch the move by Bennett there as she fakes it. The throw comes in here. Tag is out there, and then off and going to third, and the play is there, and a double play. My goodness, what a play that was. And we'll be back for the top of the fourth. We catch our breaths and we come back. Who said they wanted to leave because we were waiting and couldn't do this? We'll be back. Back we go. Let's get everything set up. We are in the top of the fourth here, and still just don't know if I grasp what all went on right there. Tremendous play. Jolie Bennett comes in on the bunt. The runner's at first and third. Fakes the throw to first, and that had the runner barreling down home. She turns around, gets to third where it was bobbled a little bit, and they come home with it, get the out to Bennett, who was covering at home. She has the wherewithal to turn around and fire to third for the inning-ending double play. My goodness. I don't know if I can my goodness enough on that play. Darbone Woods back up to hit now. And down on strike she goes. So Kiet, that seemed to fire her up a little bit. And Futch is down on strikes to get things going. It's just one of those well-played games. We will have that cut up for you. Zachary stands in. Didn't know you could put descriptions on these. Now I don't have to look through them as much. Look what you learn when you're thrown into things. I'm Doug Gann alongside of Nick Morrow, bringing you final game action from the Quitman tournament. 9 games strong. Did you think we would make all 9 of them, Nick? Nick says as long as he's by the concession stand, he's good to go. Zachary, a ball and a strike here. Correction, 2 balls. Swung on and missed. Kiet racking up strikeouts in this game. She has 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 outs have been via the punch out. That one misses low and runs the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. She does have 3 walks on the night. The 1 hit and the 1 run allowed, not earned, but it's 1-1 in this one. Kiet looks over, gets the sign. She'll look into Zachary and fire this one away. Swung on and missed. They work it around, and why not strikeout number 9 on the night? Let's take a look at it one more time. Down on strike she goes. And Canterbury will stand in. Look at where you're at in the lineup. Canterbury hits 7th. So working your way around. We play top 4 in this one. That one chases away, and Wood, look, she throws it so hard, it bounces off that backstop and almost makes it back to Wood, the catcher. And a ball and 2 strikes to Canterbury. Swung on, why not do it again? That's strikeout number 10, and that'll take us to the break. We head to the top of the bottom of the 4th. Back to work we go here in the bottom of the 4th. That one lifted out to center field. Going to go over there and grab that. And that is out number 1. Coming up with those sweat tops on, so not sure of the numbers until they get in. That was Sharp that flew out to center field. Leggett had it out there. And that will bring up Durham to the play. Durham is 0 for 1. Isaac getting a lot of support defensively in the circle for this Darbone team. Knew that Coach DeMoss would have them ready. He's got them ready for each and every game, though. There's no doubt about that. 2 balls from Kinsley. He's thrown just 36 pitches here into the 4th inning. Well, that ball looked like it curved right back in there, stayed out of the zone, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. Down low and a 4-pitch walk. It's not what you want when you're rolling through there. You get a big play defensively. That outfield for Darbone Woods playing very deep in this. That one misses to pull, and that's 5 straight out of the zone thrown by Isaac. Look at the line score for Kinsley, 3 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run, not earned. Neither run in this game has been earned. 3 walks and just the 1 strikeout. Not going to be a strikeout pitcher tonight, it doesn't look like, but got to let that defense work. And that strike broke a string of 5 straight out of the zone. Ground ball up the middle, and that's what I'm talking about. Cross they go. Said that the ball came out there at the end, but again, Jones playing shortstop like nobody's business. Goodness gracious. Not an error. You can't assume the double play. But took that herself, swiped the bag, and if it wouldn't have got bobbled up there, I think that's what happened. Threw off the timing of that move. That one inside. But Isaac threw the pitch that she needed to throw to get that one, and now Williams will step into the box. That one misses, and 2 balls and no strikes. Isaac will rock back and deliver this to Williams. That one is in there for the strike. Well, you don't see that many young pitchers that will work inside like she does. She is not afraid to go inside at all with that right arm. Swung on and missed and dropped. And strike 2. It does give Poole the opportunity to get down to second base, but I don't think Isaac is really concerned with that as much as she is going and getting this out of Williams. Williams 1 for 1, though, on the day. My, she hammered that one way back and going to be foul way out in front of that one. Goodness gracious. You'll remember Williams had that hit earlier that drove in Poole after that error out there. Back to work we go here, and 2 balls and 2 strikes following that long, hard strike that was driven there. Isaac will get the rosin bag, shake it, and then get back in there. That one up and out of the zone. 3 balls and 2 strikes, trying to stay far away from Williams after she just pulled that one. And that's why you don't see many pitchers go inside, because if they can't go in there with force, a good pull hitter is going to be able to turn on that and drive it. And looked like she might have gotten shaken up on that one that was driven foul towards the fence. And now you have runners at first and second. So pulling Williams on for McDowell. Good looking curveball comes back in for a strike. Ground ball over to Bennett at third. She'll grab it, step on third, and that will retire the side. We are rolling along in this one. We head to the top of the 5th, knotted at 1 when we return. Norris Redden and Jolie Bennett due up here in the top of the 5th. Imagine if this game would have started on time and started at 7 o'clock like it was supposed to. We're about an hour delayed in getting this thing going. And in an hour, we play into the 5th. But it's been the work of Cooper and Isaac in the circle for Jena and Darbone Woods, respectively. Quickly 2 balls and no strikes here to the 8th spot hitting Norris. Kiat rifles that one in there for the strike. She has 10 strikeouts on the night, does Kiat, and she has only thrown 74 pitches. Actually, that's a high number for her in this one. Swung on and missed. The 3 walks have done it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and Sabine State Bank strikeout number 11 on the night. Let's take a look at it here. Back we go, and this is going to be Redden. Redden 0 for 1 on the night. Takes that one off the plate for ball 1. Oh, actually, he called that a strike, did he? All right. He got a much better angle of it, and I really wasn't looking. So that one popped up. I think if Williams hadn't, or if they hadn't been charging so hard from first base, almost overran that a little bit and quickly behind 0-2. I can only imagine on that wristband that Cooper has, as that is strikeout number 12 on the night. We'll see it again here. Got it there, and it struck out the first 2 that she's faced. You look down at that wristband, and it says, throw strike. And she rears back, and she just lets it rip. It's really that easy for Kiat. She just grip it and rip it is what she does. That one worked back inside to Bennett. You remember Jolie had that double off of her. Eventually came around to score. She'll have to do something with 2 outs here. Kiat now to Bennett. That one lifted high and foul and out of play. And a ball and a strike to Jolie. They'll work and get a new ball back in there. Kiat wants that one. Kiat sets ready to face Bennett here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Change up thrown back to the wall. Tried to change it up on Jolie a little bit. Shows you the respect that she has for Bennett here. The 2 battlers. That one lifted foul again, and Jolie just can't get out in front of it. But I don't know. It's difficult, no matter what you do, to get out in front of a Kiat Cooper fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cooper rocks back, fires this one, and it is down low and out of play. 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Full count. Got to expect fastball to be coming here. Kiat rocks back, delivers it. It is lifted high and launched down the line. My goodness, hit that a ton, but foul. And just cannot get the bat head around on Cooper's fastball. Bennett digging in against Cooper here. They will fight off the 3-2 offering once again. Kiet looks in. Bennett looks out. Here we go. Ball 4 taken inside and off the hands. And that will get Jolie down to first base again. And Kiet wanting another new softball there. They'll work through and get a new one. 2-out walk to Bennett I don't think is an issue for you. You don't mind that much. And Jones will step back in. Expect Bennett to be off and going pretty soon. Don't know if she will with 2 outs, but expect that she's going to work her way around. Anything that gets past the catcher she'll be off and going. Bennett just an exciting player for this the state of Louisiana. Certainly for D'Arbonne Woods. That one lifted foul and out of play. Bounces around and heads over towards field number 1 as you walk in. Jackson Parish Sports Complex. Ball and a strike now in to Jones. That one off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Not chasing the pitches that Kiet has thrown off. Kiet now 90 pitches in to this game. Pitched last night, has pitched tonight or today, and now these 90 pitches. Swung on a miss, and just as we talk about not chasing one, that's that pitch up and out of the zone. And it just looks good, and it's hard to stay off of. I get that. But I think if you're going to get to Kiet, you've got to make her throw into that strike zone, and maybe you can turn around and foul something off. Who knows? I don't know how you get to Kiet. There goes Bennett. She'll make her way down to second base. The game they had with Calvary a couple of weeks ago was another nail-biter and a good one. Kenzie Anderson against Kiet, another matchup. Boy, you get these good-on-goods, and it's just it's so great to see. Rocks back and fires and fouls that one back. Well, Kenzie had a great tournament this weekend. They played Pineville last night. Read an interesting article, said that they may have had a letdown last night. They went at 7-2 and undefeated on the season. And a sports writer talks about how maybe they weren't that great. Maybe it was kind of a letdown. I think it's the best Calvary team that they've ever had. I've not seen all 22 of them, don't get me wrong. But if there's a better one, put this team against that team, this Calvary team against that Calvary team. Inside and up and out, and it goes, and that is ball 4. And that's going to get runners at first and second. So back-to-back walks now, and that is the 5th walk to go with 12 strikeouts. And going out to have a visit is Coach O'Rourke, and I got to believe you don't have a whole lot of those. There's no need for a bunch of them. Alford will step in. Remember, this is where Bennett was at second base earlier. A steal of third and a pass ball got her home for the run that is on the board. Both of these runs unearned in this game. Isaac for D'Arbonne Woods and Kiet for Jena have just been rolling in this one. Just about an hour and 10 minutes into this game, and we're top 5. Certainly glad to be able to bring this one to you. Thanks to our friends at DHT Specialties, LLC, the LV5K. Paradise Funeral Home. That one on the outer half away for ball 1. So back-to-back walks and starts Alford off with 1. you see our sponsors rotating around up in that top right-hand corner. Oh, a good hack at it, but Kiet fastball is just that good. Pardue Builders Supply, right here in Jonesboro. Check out Pardue Builders with an S.com. Kiet rocks back, delivers this one, same result. Swung on and missed, and I just, it looks good coming up there, and that rise ball just gets on up out of the zone. And anything there by the hands that fast is so difficult to hit. Kiet spins it around in her glove, rocks back and fires this one right down the pipe. And that did not rise, did not get out of there. And that is strikeout number 13 on the night for Kiet. Watch it again here. We head to the bottom of the fifth when we return. Top of the lineup up for the Lady Giants of Jena, Decker, Williams, and Cooper. We'll step in. This is who you want batting here in the top of the bottom of the fifth, trying to get something going. Callie Decker stands in. Boy, Jena in that division that's so tough. It's got French Settlement and Kaplan and Sterlington and Pine Prairie and the likes of that in it. Good off-speed pitch by Isaac, drops in there for strike one. Well, you're looking first pitch fastball, and you get that off-speed that just drops in, rainbows in. That one, fastball up and out of the zone. Rachel Shively, clerk of court, a big sponsor of what we did this weekend. Thank you very much to the Jackson Parish Clerk of Court. Slow pitch drifts out of the zone, and 2 balls and a strike. That one evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, and she's had a lot of success with that pitch, Isaac has. Arm motion the same on her fastball as it is the changeup, and that one fouled straight back. And it'll keep things at 2 balls and 2 strikes. You oftentimes see people change it up so much. And she's not done that. Full count, ripped over to Bennett, and she's got it at third. My goodness. I'm telling you, we have seen some amazing work from the hot corner today. Let's take a look back at it. Smashed over to Bennett, and if not, that is a double down the line. Good work, Jolie Bennett, to get that one, and they'll quickly go out and visit with Isaac. Get that whole infield in there now as Williams comes up to the plate. They starting the Jeopardy theme on them pretty quick out there. Boy, it's a tough crowd. Know what I'm going to do not being in a press box like this for a while. We've spent a lot of time here in the last 30-plus hours. Isaac lifts that one high and foul and back. Rolling around, you see it going there. Boy, Decker with that line out to Jolie Bennett at third. Goodness gracious. There's that off-speed pitch, just misses off the plate. Ball and a strike. That one ground over to third is going to get foul and stay foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Williams. And Williams will stand in. 2 balls, 2 strike, 1 down. That was that line shot over to Bennett. That one popped up, giving chase over the right side. And, boy, the defense has just been so solid. And Kiet will now make her way back to the plate. Ground ball over to third. And, look, I'm telling you, this battle between Isaac and Kiet, between Darbone and Jena, has been one that you wanted as your marquee 7 o'clock matchup. Now, don't get me wrong, there have been a lot of great ball games today, a lot on Field 4. And all around Field 1, 2, and 3. We just have had the privilege of seeing the ones here on Field 4. But this is a great one. Glad Nick didn't convince me to pack up and head back home and not catch this one. Change up in there, pulled foul, and Kiet way out in front of that one. And that's a ball and 2 strikes. Or you dig down and get your best pitch right here if you're Kinsley Isaac. Isaac rocks back, delivers this one, throws that changeup, ground ball to shortstop. Across the diamond they go. It bounces up and it gets away. And Kiet is going to make her way down to second. She gets around the bases as fast as anybody that we have seen. An error gets her on base, and Kiet is there at second. And they will get a courtesy runner in there and get Kiet off the bases. Kiet, 98 pitches, 5 innings, 13 strikeouts, 5 walks on the day. Isaac, 66 pitches is all that she's thrown, and her 67th one looks to get Darbone out of the inning, and that one is dropped, and a run is going to come across and score. Back-to-back errors from the right side of the infield, and oh, goodness, look at Jena explode for that one. Never stopped, and that's what you want to do. With 2 outs, you're digging because you just don't ever know what will happen. And that is the second run to come across for Jena today. Both unearned, but I don't think anybody from Jena is concerned about whether that was earned or not. They'll take the run. I think it just had too much time to study on that one high. Swung through that one and missed. All of a sudden, it is 2-1. Jena leads this one after 2 plays that should have gotten them out of the inning. That one bounces around and misses in ball 1. 2 runs for Jena, both unearned. 1 run for Darbone. It's unearned. That one misses out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Isaac throws that one. Two balls and 2 strikes. And now Isaac will rock back trying to finish this inning. It's lifted up. Folks, Darbone, just hold your breath on that one. It is secured there. And, boy, just one of those moments in this one. We are through 5 complete. Jena takes the lead. We head to the top of the 6th when we return. Back to work we go here, top of the 6th inning from Jackson Parish, Louisiana, Jonesboro to be exact. Leggett, Futch, and Zachary due up here for Darbone. Square around looking to bunt, and that comes inside and bounces back to the fence. Ball 1. Certainly glad that we stuck around for this one. It has turned out to be quite a ball game. Darbone, Woods, and Jena doing battle. Of course, Darbone over there with more Parkview and Calvary. Of course, that one bunted and spin around foul. I think she probably worked out best. Wood would have probably had her because it bounced around right to the Jena catcher. Standing back in now is Leggett once again. Leggett's 0 for 2 on the day. Ground ball over to third is gathered in across the diamond, and that one is thrown over to first. And in time, McDowell with a good play from third, and that's 1 up and 1 down. That one in there by Kiet. Kiet now. Look, if you've not seen her in person, go back and watch this one again, too. 13 strikeout performance. If she has walked somebody, she's come back and got the strikeout and got them out of it. That one off the plate. A ball and a strike. Cooper throws that one low and out of the zone. Up over 100 pitches now, 103 for the senior right-hander. That one down low as well. And a 3-1 count and a pitch away from another walk here, which would be her 6th. You know, normally you'd say this is a hitter's count, but I don't know that there is a hitter's count against Kiet. When she throws that fastball by you, that one is fouled back. Took a good hack at it, though. And Fudge did with it what she needed to, just fouled it back. And now you're geared fastball again. But you have to make your mind up so quick on this. Kiet rocks back and fires here. Doesn't pull the trigger on it and down on strikes. And that is another Sabine State Bank strikeout. Let's take a look at it here. And it just froze Fudge at the plate. Kiet rocks back, fires it in here. And down on strikes she goes. Strikeout number 14 on the night for Kiet. Swung through that one quickly, 2 up and 2 down. And this is Aubrey Zachary. Zachary 0 for 2. Ball and a strike. Now to Zachary. Swung on and missed, and boy, Kiet had that inning, and it's built around the top 2 or 3 hitters, but able to work her way around it. She'll rock back, deliver this one here, and strikes out the side one more time. Kiet now 15 strikeouts on the night after striking out the side. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th right after this. Back to the bottom of the 6th inning we go here. Due up for Jena, Durham, Poole, and Williams. 6, 7, 8 set to hit here in the bottom of the 6th. Again, Isaac. Isaac has had herself a gem tonight. Going toe-to-toe with one of the state's best. That one misses off the plate ball. They're going to go down and check it there, and did not go. 2 balls and no strikes. Definitely like the way this umpire behind the plate works. Certainly you see that he's got a professionalism about what he does, and I'm not taking anything away from anybody else at all. I'm just telling you what you see here. It's that college level coaching that is done, or umpiring that's done. That one in there for strike 1. Isaac took a little something off of that. Hurriedly getting back in there is Durham. And that is strike 2. So Isaac all the way back to fill things up. Catch up with us in the morning for some updates from this tournament. We'll have more stuff tomorrow that we work on. Ground ball up the middle. Gathered up there, and look, still trying to come across and fire away. I've been so impressed with Jones over at shortstop. Not a lot of people would even have gotten to that ball. I give her an infield hit. And they're going to come out and talk to Isaac. Look, let me tell you, the workhorse effort that young lady put on, she needs the biggest round of applause from that Darbone Woods fan base that you've seen. Tire Discount Center pitching change. And that is going to be Aubrey Zachary, Zachry. That makes her appearance number 0. Well, she spins it well herself. Well, just sitting here and watching those warm-up pitches, it seems like it's been curveball after curveball, screwball there. She's got so much spin. Wow. It's going to be interesting to see this over the next couple of batters. But Aubrey Zachary gives way. The runner at first base is the responsibility of Isaac. Let's give you the line, though, on Isaac tonight. 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs, neither of them earned. 4 walks and 1 strikeout. 79 pitches, 44 of them in the zone. She is responsible for the runner at first base. That one is bunted back foul. And look, hitting that pitch is going to be difficult, but bunting it is going to be the same. Coach Sarah Roark trying to squeeze that last run across, perhaps get another one. A little bit of insurance as they move to the 7th, because if you look ahead, you'll face Jolie Bennett again in the 7th inning. That one fouled back. Squaring around, and that's that. With that movement on the pitch, and you're trying to bunt it, the ball's like, we're not doing that. Poole stands in there at 1 for 2 on the night. Roselle, the new runner at first. That one nearly got to the backstop, except for Futch doing a good job getting back there and getting that one. Jumped up out of her crouch and off to the right side to field that. That one twists out of the zone and evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, fouled back. That one drops down. I think she held on to it a little long. So after going 0-2, Poole's able to come back all the way and fill up the count. Nearing 10 o'clock on your Saturday evening. That one smoked over to right field and just waited on that one. A good piece of hitting. They'll hold her up at second base. That one bounces around. Now here she comes. Going to be a play at third. They don't. Runners move up, and defense letting down Darbone Woods tonight on occasion just enough. And you can't give a team like Jena any opportunity. That gets runners up to second and third now. Give Poole the single. They'll take second and third on the throw and on the error. And Williams now will step in. Still nobody out. And a one-run cushion is tough odds against Jena when you've got one inning to go. But if Jena can put together these couple of runs that are out on the bases, it's going to be double tough. Coming up, the runner at third doesn't go anywhere. Now they've got a runner hung up. They'll hold on to it, and good job behind the plate by Futch just to say, look, let's get that one back. They looked the runner back, went across the diamond to first. And that's the first out. Could have been dangerous there. Jones, though, did a good job of looking the runner back to third, and Roselle squaring around to bunt. Jolie's got it again. This time she fires the first. They'll come home, and they've got a runner hung up at third again. Well, Jolie Bennett just plays third base like you wouldn't believe. Let's see how much of that play that we've got here. We'll get out of this replay if we need to, but just see the way she come up a la Brooks Robinson and fields this ball. Fires over to first in time, and they get right back to it. Got to keep it right here. That one is not going to do it, though. That's going to get to the gap. One run is in, another run coming around to score. And Callie Decker has herself a 2 RBI double. Let's take a look at it one more time as you see that one go to the fence. Decker clears them both. Had a couple of runs up on the big scoreboard there. And Callie Decker pays dividends, and it is 4-1, bottom of the sixth. And that's so big. We told you that coming back from a one-run deficit against Kiet and Jena is difficult enough. But coming back from one that is here is going to be double tough. Swung through that one and down. A ball and a strike. This is Williams. Kiet would be on deck. One twisted foul and a ball and 2 strikes to Williams now. Tonight you've watched all day today and last night. You watched the 2026 Quitman High School Softball Tournament, brought to you, your broad broadcast side of it, brought to you by DHT Specialties. Ground ball over to second base, bobbled there. Going to be safe, and another run's going to come around and score. And Darbone just a step behind now, and it is 5-1. Three runs come across in the bottom of the sixth, and I'm not saying that it's putting anything out of reach when you've got an arm like Kiet in there. It's going to be tough getting back going. Kiet in there now to try to keep this inning going. All of this happening with 2 outs in here too. Ground ball off the foot of Kiet, and the entire Jena Giant Nation holds their breath here. That goes off the instep of Kiet as she pulled that straight down. Young lady tough as nails, though, will get back in there. Ball and a strike to Kiet here. One fouled straight back, not showing any ill signs of that foot now, as she took a pretty good hack at it. But, boy, you see her walking around limping just a little bit, too. And I think it's cooled off out there, down to 52 again. Starting to see folks bundle up again. But the wind's not blowing. Man, were they bundled up this morning while that wind was blowing. That one out and off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slowed that one down, did Zachary, but Cooper able to foul it back off again. Swung on and missed, and down on strikes she goes. And, yeah, that's 3 outs. Coach O'Rourke had to tell him about it. We'll move top of the 7th. It is a big 4-run 6th inning for Jena, and that may be lights out in this one as Kiet will come out for her 7th inning work when we come back. Back to work we go, getting ready for the top of the 7th here. Canterbury, Norris, and Redden. Somebody will have to get on to get Jolie up one more time, but man, when it was 2-1, start looking ahead. You still do, and this one's not over, but when you've got an imposing force like Kiet Cooper in the circle, who has been dominant tonight, 15 strikeouts, just the 1 hit. 15 strikeouts out of 19 batters faced. Goodness gracious. That one over to second base, going to check up. Quick throw over to first, and that is out number 1. Looked like it hit that grass part of the turf and checked up a little bit, but able to make the throw over in time. And that's going to bring Norris to the plate. Norris 0 for 2 on the day. One bounces, rolls around, and out of the zone for ball 1. Our LV5K player of the game, we will, we're not going to jinx anything by any means, but I don't think there's any doubt who it's going to be in this one. 15 strikeout performance, just 1 hit. That was Jolie Bennett's double. No earned runs in this one. So in her 2 games today, she has allowed just 1 hit. That one misses down low and in danger of walking her 6th here. So don't give away anything just yet. This Darbone team will chip away and chip away. That one in there for strike 1. Rocks back now and fires this, does Cooper. And that one grabs the outside corner, and 3 balls and 2 strikes to Norris. Went from a 3-0 count, and this is what Kiet does. She can battle back as long as she's got opportunities. Swung on and missed, and that's strikeout number 16 of the evening. Let's take a look back at number 16. And down to Redden as the final opportunity here with 2 down. Swung on and missed. And that's strike one. She's just rearing back and firing away in there, and quickly 0-2. And if you don't think fastball's coming, I don't know what to tell you. Cooper on the verge. 17 strikeouts on the night. 17 big strikeouts and a 5-1 win, and this is the final one of the night. 1 hit, 17 strikeouts. Congratulations to Kiet Cooper. She is our LV5K player of the game. Guys, that's going to do it for us from Quitman. We'll see you on the road next time. Keep an eye out for 446 Sports, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter,